Hey kids, welcome back to field hockey. This is lesson number 5. So just to recap on what we did last time, we had gone over some dribbles, and if you remember them, they are the push dribble, tap dribble, and Indian dribble. So those are 3 different types. And just to recap, just to show you, remember, push, you're pushing it on your stick, the ball is on your stick the whole time as you push the ball forward. And that is when you're in a controlled space. There is also the tap, which is for speed, when you want to get somewhere fast, so you're going to tap it, but it's still on your stick as much as you can. You're going to tap it in front of you to gain speed. And then Indian dribble, which is where you're going over the ball to protect the ball from other people who are around you. So those are the 3 dribbles: push, tap, and Indian. And then we also had gone over different moves you would do against your opponents. And we went over 3 of them. The first one was called a draw or a pull. So in that scenario, you're bringing the ball across your body. So if there's someone in front of me, I'm going to come plant my foot, pull the ball across, and then you're going to run away as fast as you can. Then there is the curl. The curl is basically when you get your butt to your opponent. So you come up to your opponent, you get your butt to them, and you're going to twirl the ball around in 3 steps. The nice one about that one is as you're curling around the people, your butts to them, it's really hard for them to reach across you to get the ball. The other one that we did is called the V cut or the J cut. So when you approach your opponent, you're going to plant with your left foot, pull the ball back to your back foot, and then you're going to step across with your left foot. So the action that I did made a V. So where the ball would be, you come up, top of the V, bring it back to the bottom of the V, and then you come back up to finish off that V. So those are the 3. So there's the pull or the draw, there's the curl, and then there's a V cut or a J cut. We also went over air dribbling, and we're going to do a little bit of that today too. But just to remind you, air dribbling, you want to keep your stick flat when you're doing it. Keep your momentum going as well. Okay? So we're going to start out with the air dribble, and we're going to do it twice. And we're going to go straight into the timed portion. So in this one, we're going to see how many you can do consecutively. So if you've done 10 and it falls off your stick and hits the ground, you're going to start all over at 1. So we want to see how many you can get consecutively. You guys ready? Set, go! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, guys get? That's a pretty good number. So we're going to do this one more time for another minute. Now I want to see if you can beat your previous record. You guys ready? Remember, keep it level. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Time is up. So what amount did you guys get this time? I didn't beat my last record, but still pretty good. So you guys keep practicing this. The more you do it, the better you get at this. So really good job. So more controlled dribbling. You're going to need your stick and your ball. And for those that might be having trouble with going over your stick, if you think about it as an umbrella, your stick is an umbrella, and pretend it's raining. You want to protect that ball. So when you protect the ball by doing Indian dribbles, your stick is going to create an umbrella over the ball to prevent it from getting wet. So you want to bring, your left arm does all the work, remember, and it's creating an umbrella, an arc, a rainbow over the ball to protect it. And remember, left hand is doing all the work, okay? And your right hand is loose toilet paper roll, everything just slides inside. So what we're going to do here is we're going to create the alphabet. We're going to write the alphabet, all capital letters, for this round. So you're going to use your ball. Remember, stay low in your ready stance. And you're going to spell letter A. And then you spell B. Try and keep that ball on your stick as much as you can. Letter C. I'm going to do D. Go E. Do F. G. H. When you stay low, keep control. There's the I. J. K. Let's do the L. M. Do the N. O. Turn that stick around. P. Q. R. S. For the S might be a little bit tricky, but you really gotta turn your stick over, maybe catch in that hook. Turn your stick around so it doesn't go into the different direction. You want to control it back. So you got to turn your stick over to get in the right position from it rolling out that way. So the S was like this. Your T, U, V, W. It's like a bunch of mini draws there. X, Y, and Z. These are a bunch of mini draws. Okay, so we went through the alphabet on that one. It's a really good job. Now we're going to do it again, but we're going to do it for a minute. 1 minute. And I think this time we'll do lower cases. Lowercase a. So you're going to do more curl styles on some of these because it's more rounded. Okay? And then yell it out as you say it, as you do it. You guys ready? Let me set up the clock. And go. A. Stay low. Get that left hand doing all the work. B. Remember lowercase this time. C. D. E. See how far you can get before the minute is up. F. G. H. I with the dot on top. Dot on top. J. K. L. M. N. O. I got to O. Maybe you guys are able to get further ahead. It's really, really good. So that's the alphabet for you. And that is a really good way to practice using your left hand doing all the work, being in your ready stance, staying low, and just controlling that ball. As much as you can, keep it on your stick, okay? So now, what we're gonna do is called 4 corners. So there's 4 corners. What I'm gonna do is pull out my toys. You pull out toys, towels, shoes, whatever you want to use. And make a box. You want roughly 2 sticks apart. If it's a little bit more, that's okay too. So 1, 2. Hopefully you have enough space. Shine up here. Okay, so I got the toys down there, toys up there. Those are my pylons. What you want to do, you don't need your ball in this scenario, just your stick. And we're going to focus on your left hand grip. And actually, before we start that, we're going to do a little warm-up drill for your left hand. Because your left hand does so much work, you probably want to strengthen it too to make it even stronger. And what we're going to do, remember when you pick up your stick, creating the V, you grab the stick, that's your grip. And what we're going to do is 10 per side. And what I'm going to get you to do is you're going to point the stick up, you're going to lift it up, turn it to the right, and then turn it to the left. Don't change your grip on your left hand. This is how you should be rotating the to be on the ground. Okay? So we're going to do this 10 times per side. So let's do this together. And right hand, for now, put it behind your back. Let's get low. Okay, we're going to do one. So get your stick in the middle. One to the right. One to the left. Stick might feel pretty heavy. If you have to, one to the right. The second round. If you have to, you can touch it to the ground. Two to the left. 3, 4. No, that's 3 as well. Now this is 4. 4, 4, 5, 5. I know it's getting heavy. You're halfway there. 6, 6, 7, 7. Don't forget, if it's getting too heavy, put it down. Touch ground. 8, 8, 9, 9, and one more. 10, 10. All right, good job. Let's shake that out. I'm sure your left hand's pretty tired, but it's really good to strengthen it because you use it so much in this sport. And in case you guys didn't notice, this is a right-handed sport. So there's no left-handed sticks. It's all right-handed. So this is why there's only one stick, which is a right-handed stick. There's no other sticks for the left hand or right hand. Just right-handed. Okay, so now we're going to go back to our 4 corners. And what I want you to do is you're going to stay in the middle. You need to be in your ready set, staying low. I want you to stay pretty low. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the right side and you're going to lunge. Poke at the cone with 2 hands in this scenario. On the right side, I want you to use 2 hands with your regular shoulder width grip. And then you come back to the middle. And then we're going to go back to the right. Lunge, poke the corner, come back. As much as you can, try and face the camera or the TV or your laptop, whatever you're watching. And then on your left, with your grip, you're going to turn the stick over with your left hand. And you're going to come, slide, lunge, poke that cone, the toy, come back to the middle. With the back left, you're going to step back, turn your stick over. Now you see the flat side. You're going to come back, lunge, poke that toy. So that's 1 round. Once you poke each corner, that's 1 round. We're going to do this 2 more times, okay? So we're going to go to the right side. Stay low, don't forget. Lunge. Right back side, lunge. Front left side, turn your stick over. You can just turn it over on the ground. It was ideal. And then lunge, poke at the cone. Again, turn the stick over with your left hand. Lunge back left, poke the cone, come back to the middle. So that's the second round. Really, really important. Anytime you're on the left side, pretend there's a ball coming or you're going to tackle someone. Tackle is when you try to take the ball from someone. You want to turn your left hand over. Remember when we were doing this drill? Same thing, but it's on the ground. You're going to turn your stick over and you're going to reach. Pretend that toy on the corner is the ball. You're trying to reach and grab it. So you want to get that low in there. Last round. So go right again. Stay low. 2 hands. Back right. Stay low. 2 hands. Now we're going to go left side, which is reverse. Rotate the hand over. Poke the left cone. Back to the middle. Reverse. Turn the stick over. Step back. And then into the middle. Okay. Now we get to time this for a minute and see how many full laps you can do. Turn that stick over. Try not to change your grip. Very important that it stays where it is. Lunge to each cone, back to the middle. Turn the stick over, lunge. Turn the stick over, lunge. You guys are doing really good. You're almost there. Your legs might be burning, but that's good. Means your legs are getting stronger too. Turn that stick over. All right, time is up. All right, some really good lunges out there, guys. So now we're gonna work on a little bit of passing. There's different types of passes, and the one that we're gonna work on today is called a push pass. And I don't know if you guys recall, there was the push dribble, and they're similar. They're similar because you're using your stick to push the ball to someone else. And it's on your stick the whole time. Just like the push dribble, the stick is on, or the ball's on your stick the whole time. Just like a push pass, you don't want any sound. You don't want to hear this when you're passing. It should sound pretty quiet when you're passing. And you're going to push it forward in front of you. So, I'm going to use my buddy, Giraffe. And I'm going to pass to Giraffe, just to show you guys. But what I want you guys, if you don't have a big toy like this, you can use pillow cushions or chair cushions. Those would work, and you can just line them up and put them in a pile and pass to it. Or even better, if you have a sibling or mom and dad or someone that can help you out, you could pass to them. But when you are about to pass, things that I want to emphasize. You want to shoulder width grip. Okay? Let's not have it here because it's really weak and it's hard to get control or be strong on the ball. You want shoulder width grip. Other thing, remember I mentioned you want to be in the ready stance. Ready stance, your right foot's behind you, left foot's out in front, and you're staggered. It's about shoulder width distance. And the stick is going to be under your forehead with the ball. So you guys are forming a triangle, and you're ready to move, bounce forward, bounce backwards, left or right. That's your ready position. The other thing is the ball is on your stick, but as you push, you're going to push it out in front. And as you push, you're going to step forward to get power. All your power from this sport is usually from your legs. So when you have the ball, and I'm going to pass to George, the giraffe. I'm going to have the ball here. I'm going to step forward as I push to George. And if you notice, as I push, I should be pointing my stick to my target too. And it should be low. You shouldn't be going like this, because it's going to go up high. And I point low to your target. And as I point, I step. See where my left foot is? It's also pointing to George. So your left foot helps you aim at your target. Your stick follow through also helps you aim. So both my left foot is pointing at George, my stick is going to point to George, and that means the ball should be going there too. So that is where it's very important to aim. Left foot and stick are going to point at your target when you pass. So here's another demo. So So I'm in my ready stance. I'm staying low. Ball's under my forehead. I'm facing my partner. I'm facing George. And as I'm going to push, I'm going to step. I'm going to step forward and push the ball out forward towards my target. Show that again. I'm going to step, push the ball out in front, and point to my target. Both left foot and stick will point to where I want it. So we're going to pass to George 10 times, okay? Actually, let's make it 15. 15 times, and that was already 2 times already. So let's go a few more. That was 2, 3. Stay low, you get more power when you're low. 4, 5, 6, and I don't know if I mentioned, if you're really upright and you're trying to pass, sometimes this will happen. That means you have no power. See how slow the ball's rolling? That means you're too upright, and it's hard to get. You want to get all of the stick, the head part, on the ball. And if you get partially on, then you're going to roll on top of it and not get much power. So you get low, stick is pretty much on the ground, pushing it forward. 8, 9, and if you end up stepping left, the ball's going to go off target. So make sure you want to step straight to your target. 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. So now, let's see how many you can do in 1 minute. I'm going to stand back a bit, maybe push George back a bit so I have more room to pass. Gotta start the timer. You guys get in your ready position. Stay low. Don't forget to point to your target and step to your target. Ready, set, go. 1, 2. Let's try and aim for accuracy. I'd rather you get more accurate than off target. Stay low. Point to your target. Oh no, George won't give me the ball back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, time's up. I got 10 passes in. How many were you guys able to get? Hopefully they were accurate too. So that is your push pass. And now we're going to change it up just a tad bit. And we're going to add 2 more targets. Okay, so now we are going to do 3 targets instead of the 1. but we'll start in the 1 position and change your angle. This is to work on different angles when you're passing and working on your accuracy. So I have here set up the cow, and then there's the giraffe here, and then we got a panda here who's on a pillow, just an extra cushion if you have small toys. It's good to use pillows to catch that ball. So now, I'm going to come back to this spot, and remember, you want to stay low in your ready stance, the triangle stance, and you're going to push that ball out, and wherever I want it to go, I'm going to point to. So I'm going to the panda, I'm going to point my stick and my left foot to the panda. I'm going to go to George the giraffe, point there, and then to the cow, I'm going to point towards the cow. I'm going to move the cow over a little bit. So we're going to pass to each one, and I want you guys to pass to each one 3 times, okay? Doesn't matter what order, but I'm going to start with the panda. So it's round 1. Bring it back. I'm going to pass to George Giraffe, point to the giraffe, left foot to the giraffe. Start with the ball under your forehead in your triangle stance. Step to the cow. So that's 1 round. I'm going to do it again, but I'm going to go reverse this time. I'm going to go to the cow this time. Uh-oh, knocked him over. It's a good strong pass to knock over the cow because I stayed low. You're stronger when you are lower. To giraffe. And then to panda. And then 1 more to each panda. Panda passes it to George. And then I get it back. I'm going to go to George. And then to the cow. Okay. So now that you guys got that under your belt, we're going to do this timed for a minute. Let's see how many rounds, and by rounds I mean you go through each 1, 2, 3 characters or pylons 3 times or once. That's 1 round or times. Let's get the timer set. You guys ready? And go! Oops, missed my target. If you missed your target, start back over. That's round 1. To George. Now to the cow. That's 1 round. So remember, accuracy is more important. If you miss your pass, grab the ball and redo that. I want you to work on accuracy. It's not about speed, but speed will get faster as you get more accurate. That's 2. Step to your target. Oh, I missed the cow. I missed the cow, so I'm going to do it 1 more time just to make up for that. There you go. So I almost got 3 rounds in, I think. How many did you guys do? That sounds pretty good. Okay, now we're going to change it up another time. So now I am going to put the panda away. I am going to get 2 small toys. and one here. I'm going to leave George out here. I'm going to move the cow over here. Hope you'll stay. And what I want, so right now I formed a diamond. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start beside the cow here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push dribble. So when you push dribble, left arm out, remember alligator arms, and push that ball out to the first set of pylons. And as you push dribble, then I'm going to go start facing George. I'm going to face George and I'm going to pass to George. Once I pass to George, I'm going to follow up to George, grab the ball again, and I'm going to dribble up to the platypus here, go around the platypus. Now I'm going to pass to George, or not George, the cow. Right up to the cow, grab the ball back, push dribble, back to the beginning. So that was one round. And remember, we're forming a diagonal, so you're going to dribble, then you pass at to the toys or pylons, dribble, push dribble, and then pass. So you're alternating. You're push passing, push dribbling, push passing, push dribbling. Big thing, really, really important. I won't stop saying it. Keep the ball on your stick for control, okay? So that was one lap. So let's do that 2 more times. So I'm going to start out here. Actually, I'm going to start by the cow. Push dribble to the dog bone. Keeping my left arm out, I'm going to pass to George. Push, pick up the ball. Push dribble to the next pylon. Push pass to the cow. Grab the ball. And then back to the start. Okay? And then we got one more round of that. I'm going to start at George this time. And I'm going to dribble, push dribble. Get that ball out in front of you, away from your feet. To the first pylon. Now I'm going to push pass to the cow. Pick up the ball. Push dribble to the next pylon. Push pass to the giraffe. And then pick up and dribble again. So that is 3 rounds. And you guys, I'm sure you know what's going to come up. 1 minute time. Let's see how many laps you can do with accurate passing. Biggest emphasis is accuracy. So make sure you point your foot to your target. Point your stick on the follow through to your target. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to start by the cow here. Get set, go. Push dribble, pass. Pick it up, push dribble, pass. And remember, if the ball's getting too far in front of you, check that ball. If you need to slow it down, push dribble, pass. Push dribble, pass. Push dribble, step to your target, point to your target. Point to your target. Push dribble, point to your target. Stay low, keep staying low. I know it's hard sometimes. You gotta stay low in this sport. Push, dribble, push, pass. Alright, that is time. I think the cow had enough of that too. So that was really, really good. Okay, so now we're going to reverse the direction. So before, I kept going to my right. This time, I'm going to come to the left, and it's a little bit trickier on the left, because then you're coming around the pylon. When you're coming around the pylon, remember when we're doing strong side dribbles, it's when you need to turn your feet around, you need quick feet, and then you're going to point to your target. So remember, strong side, you're going to get that ball out in front, you're going to turn, right? So you got to get your stick low, push that ball out in front, and as you're going to pass, you got to step and get that stick to your target and your left foot to the target. Okay. So just to emphasize again, as I come around the corner, strong side, stay low so the ball doesn't roll into your feet. Get your stick low, push the ball out in front, whip your feet around, and then pass to your target. One more time, a little bit faster pace. I'm going to come around, I grab the ball from the cow, I'm going to come around, stick is low, feet whips around, pass. Feet around, and then you get your target. Okay? So we'll do that 2 more times. Start back at Charlie. So now we're going clockwise. And before we were going counterclockwise. So I'm going to start at the cow here. Go slow at first. I want you to stay in control. Push that ball out. Stay low. Whip your feet around. Get your point to your target. Pick up the ball. Push the ball in front. Stay low. And then push the ball out to your target. Stay low. Push the ball out, whip your feet around, point to your target. Last round. Get your feet around, stick low. Ball in front, point to the target. And then I'm going to end on the giraffe. Push the ball in front, whip your feet around, point to the giraffe. Okay? So yep, you got it right. We're going to do this timed. Big emphasis when you're on the left side going around the cone. Stay low, stick low, and then you whip your feet around. But as soon as you whip your feet around, push the ball out in front so it makes it easier to pass to your targets, okay? You ready? Go! Feet around, point to the target, grab the ball, put my feet around, point to the target. Push that ball out in front. Push that ball out in front, stay low. Point to your target. Pick up the ball. Push ball in front, stay low, point to the target, with your feet, left foot, and your stick. Don't forget, check the ball if you need to, if it gets out of control. Nothing wrong with that. You always want control of your ball. Very important in this sport. Okay, time's up. change it up a bit. We're going to run on angles this time. And every time you're going to run to the left, pass to the right. Pick up your ball, run to the left, pass to the right. Can you guys see them? Not very well, hey? Okay. And one more. Okay, so I'm going to start. I've got all my small toys on the left because that's where I'm going to run to. And I'm going to pass to the right, which is where the big toys are, or where your pillows could be. So I'm going to start where this planter is. I'm going to run here. I'm going to turn, pass to the giraffe. Go to the giraffe, pick up the ball, come up to the platypus, and then turn, pass to the giraffe, or the cow. Pick up the ball from the cow, and then I'm going to come to this pylon, and then I'm going to run back to the beginning. So I'll show you this with the ball. Remember, stay low in your ready stance. Get that ball out in front. Let's not be twinkle toes, or else you're going to step on the ball, you might trip and fall, and it'll become the other team's ball. We don't want that. We want to keep the ball, right? So, no twinkle toes or Fred Flintstone. We want to stay low. Get that ball in front. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to pull this in more. Turn it around. Point to the pass to the giraffe. Grab the ball. Come to the platypus. Turn around. Pass to the cow, grab the ball, come over here, and then bring the ball back. On the way back, if you have room, you can tap dribble. Then you could go by it faster. So that was one round. We'll do two more, so make a total of 3. So second round, gonna go around, pass to giraffe. Remember, use your stick and left foot to aim. Go around the platypus. Point to the cow. Grab the ball. Go around the last pylon. And then tap dribble back. Good job. One more. Let's go around the pylon here. Pass to the giraffe. Go around the platypus, pass to the cow, pick up the ball, come to the last pylon, tap dribble back. Okay. Now you guys ready for the time? 1 minute. You ready? Go! Get that ball out in front of you. Oops, caught my feet. That's not good. Pass. Grab the ball. Keep that ball out in front. Get your feet around. Pass to the cow. Always point left foot and stick to your target. Tap dribble. Back. You can do reverse if you want around the pylons. Let's alternate it. Reverse this one, go strong side, the next one, tap dribble. So go strong side this side, pass to the giraffe, grab the ball back, strong side, pass to the cow, strong side around, tap dribble back. Alright, good job guys. Now, guys can see these. So on this, we're going to start on the left side. So all the small toys, which is where you run around, are going to be on the right side. And then the ones that I'm going to pass to are on my left side. So if I walk through this without the ball, I'm going to start behind the giraffe. I'm going to run up to this pylon. I'm going to go around it and then pass to the giraffe. Pick up the ball, come around this cone, pass to the cow, pick up the ball, and then run around this last pylon, and then tap, dribble back. So if I show you this with the ball, this is what it'll look like. Again, stay low and point to your targets. Always keep that ball out in front of you so you can see both the floor, where the ball is, and out in front to your targets that you're passing to, as well as the pylons that you're going to go around. You should be able to see most of this as you walk. And it helps when you get low. The lower you get, the more vision you have forward. The more upright and the more you bend at your back, the more vision you have of the ground. We want vision out in front, not so much the ground. So make sure you bend those knees. So first round, go around the pylon, keep the ball in front, pass to the giraffe, pick it up, go around the dog bone, pass to the cow, pick it up, go around the platypus, and then tap, dribble, back to the beginning. So that's one round. Two more, okay? Strong side, go around, pass to the target, pick it up, go around the dog bone, pass to the cow, point to your target, around the platypus, tap, tap. One more time. Keep staying low. Push that ball out in front of you. Go around. Push to the cow. Go around the other pylon and tap, dribble. And then you're at the beginning. So now we're going to start at the very, very beginning again of this, but we're going to time it for 1 minute. So you guys ready? Set, go. Go around the pylon, get your left foot and stick to your target. Go around the pylon, point to your target, grab the ball, go around. Tap, dribble back. Go around. Left foot and stick to the target. Stay low. You get more control when you're low. Go around the pylon. Point to your target. More important that you are accurate in this. You want to be able to aim at what you're trying to pass to. More important than speed right now. Alright, that is time. So you guys did an amazing job today. And you guys should be patting yourselves on your back. You guys did really, really good. So just to recap on what we did today, we worked on passing, push passes. And in a push pass, just like a push dribble, the ball stays on your stick and you're staying low in your ready position until you release it. That's when it's off your stick. There's none of this, no backswing. It's out in front of you, and you're pushing it forward. So I'm gonna push it, and as you hear, no clack sound. There's none of that sound when I hit the ball, because it's not a hit. It's a push pass. So you're gonna hear this. Pretty much no sound when it's on your stick. Important that you're low in your ready stance and the ball's under your forehead as you pass it. And you step with your left foot to your target. So if I'm pointing to the dog bone, I'm going to step to the dog bone, and I'm going to point my stick on the follow through after I've passed it to the dog bone. If it's the giraffe, I'm pointing, pretend you're shooting a gun, bang, bang. You point to the target, left foot, and your stick. So amazing job, guys. And hopefully I get to see you at the next session for more field hockey. Have a good day.